tell a kid that gets a problem like this, just like this, that's all they get. I hand you a problem like this, the first thing you do is what? Read it. But how do you know to do all of that?
It's because you read it.
But how did you know what to do for your plan?
Because because
you've done it
do
before.
the table, but then if you look at it, you can do a rule because 2 times 2 times 2, and then equals 4. But for there, you
Plus
need
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're telling me that it doesn't get you nervous when you just see a task written out in all those sentences?
No.
You just know how to break it down? You kind of look at the problem and say, I hear a pattern, I'm going to try a table? Or I have to put things together, I'm going to do a tree diagram? Is that how you think when you look at a problem? So kids that don't learn all these plans, all these strategies, all these ways,
Are very unlucky.
are they unlucky?
Yes.
Because all they can
Problem
do is
solving
just
is
the
fun.
arithmetic, right?
And problem solving is really fun.
Why is problem solving fun?
Because there's so many different methods you can use. You can work backwards. You could do a timeline. You can go do a tree diagram. You can do like whatever you want.
And remember way back in first grade when we started this, how hard connections were?
Yes.
Do we
And
just
now we
solve our
just-
problem and stop?
No.
We have to show something that we what? What is a connection?
A connection is to like for the piece we just barely did, some people, when they got it, we had 88 cents we needed. So a connection would be she needed to earn or get 88 cents more.
So connection is when you see something in your math to share. Can a connection be trying it a different way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Analyzing.
Analyzing.
See,
What else
this is
could
a
it
Venn
be?
diagram piece, and I did this, and I figured out that A, or pizza, was most popular. So that's a connection.
Because it didn't ask you.
Connections are so easy, but way back when, we thought they were the hardest thing. And now they're just so easy. Or like saying you had like a bead problem maybe. And you had 25 cents extra, and say a certain bead costed 25 cents. You can go buy that bead. Or you can buy a bunch of other beads that equal 25 cents.
Got you. So you looked at your remainder, and instead of just saying 25 cents, you said, this is what I can do with that remainder.
Or I can make
These are all the
another another time.
So are you telling me you're just not doing the arithmetic? You're just not computing? When you do division or multiplication or addition in your problem, you look at that answer and talk about it?
Yeah.
So you just don't say the answer is 25 beads. You say, oh, if the answer is 25 beads, it means I can do this, this, or the other.
I can buy other beads with
My remainder.
So you're in charge, aren't you? Once you get the answer, are you even in charge getting your answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that today.
We're doing the work, and nobody else is going to do the work for us.
So if she has a different plan than yours, is that okay?
Yeah, because there's more than one way to solve a problem.
If she wanted to figure out a multiplication fact that we had to do today, she could have done division, and I could have done multiplication.
Do you ever, like if Philip solves it one way and you solve it another way, can you share your plans with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Me and Erica did it this afternoon.
you did that this afternoon. I watched you do it. So Philip, if you like your plan and you're the only one in the class using it, can you stick with it? Yeah.
Sure thing.
That'd be fun,
And if
isn't
he
it?
wants to do something like other people, he could.
If you do it 2 different ways, well, just pass the papers. Check them.
And then you check with each other?
Yeah.
So if Philip solves it one way and you solve it one way, you check each
Switch
other's
it.
plan and you
Yeah.
switch? So you verified your work?
Yeah, it's just like verifying without all the work, I guess.
So it's nice when your buddies do it differently, isn't it?